Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. One strike now from Archer. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Rosario is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Archer's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So nothing in the Minnesota first. We'll head to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Again, another foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Archer comes set. Here it is on 0-1. A wave and a miss.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for Minnesota, Chris Davis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Davis stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. ready with another 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball one. Sent toward first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One strike now from Archer. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackmon. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, number 20. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Archer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Right fielder number 20, Eddie.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. Got him.
First baseman number 23, Miguel Sano.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Here now the 2-2. It was laid off and the count runs full. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Torres. He flew out in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 9th inning.
Throw to first in time. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Nope. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at. The 3-2 pitch.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery, and he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Greg Bird. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, look at Moustakas. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. One strike now from Archer. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Bird, the runner at second with one away. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box now, number 20. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Buxton. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Profar has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
(2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop,
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Sanchez at second, Stanton at first with no outs. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. One and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Ryan Braun.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Twins are in front, 2-1. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. One out, nobody on. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Luis Sessa will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Byron Buxton will be the first to greet him here, as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Mike Moustakas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now, as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Twins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one, as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. grounded to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, number 20, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Felix Jorge takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Torres will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Yankees forced to settle for one. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wilson Ramos is on deck. Now the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. High in the air into shallow left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball 2. Popped him up. Sano is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two and 1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Laid off for ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right on the corner, 2-2. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
And now pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-1. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1. Is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, number 20, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Rosario. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 3-run shot to right center field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Taylor Rogers enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers. The batter.
In now, Torres.
81.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Rogers, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1. Misses up and in.
Count is 2 and 1.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 5-2 New York. Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Last time through was a base hit. Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Popped him up. Torres over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Two out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Number 78 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Misses, ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The New York Yankees used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Luis Cessa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.